Hey everybody, happy Monday. Let me shut this door real quick. Hold on one second. Okay, I know they're gonna open it. Okay, I'm back, sorry. Hello. Okay, let me see if I can pull y'all up over here. I don't think I'm gonna use the Raffle Pro. I've got the raffle tickets. I'm just gonna draw tickets tonight. So that's one less thing to have to enter. My ring light is flickering. I hope it's not. Hey Diane, hey Cynthia. All right, let's see. Go to Studio J. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put these in a bucket. I've got our prizes. I'm gonna number the prizes. Hang on one second. Okay. I'm just gonna put in my hot chocolate bucket. Hello everybody, welcome in. Hey Angie, hey Wendy, hey Donna. Yeah, Donna, if you've got a craft that you want to work on, it's just kind of like hanging out. I knew as soon as I shut that door. I take the time to go shut the door. Stella knows how to open doors. And here comes Maggie. Okay. So I did not have a chance to go out and like buy giveaways, so I just cut some things on the laser. I hope that's okay. But I got some cute stuff. Let me show you what's on the Plinko board. Now, you might get like the grand prize, or you might just get like embellishments. So you never know what you're gonna get. The grand prize is next month's paint party. It says April paint party kit. Next month's paint party kit free. So somebody's gonna win that. Okay. All right, put that there. Sorry, you know what? All day yesterday I was thinking that this party was at 6:30, and then I realized, hey, look, it's not till 7. I got some extra time. Did I have extra time? No. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Christine. Oh, thanks, Wendy. I'm always worried about the prizes. I want them to be good prizes. Okay, so let me show you. One of the prizes, okay, so the April paint party is the grand prize. I mean, to me, I think that's the grand prize. I also have this cutout. I posted it on my page. Now, I made some bigger ones, and we were talking about this in my group yesterday. I was like, it's already Easter, but if you don't paint something that says Happy Easter or with Easter eggs or whatever, bunnies can be year round. So, or at least spring. But do y'all remember the little garland that I did? They were like little Easter eggs of the different little silhouettes of the bunny head. I did mine like that. Sorry, that I'm right up under a vent, so it's blowing everything around. So I enlarged it to this size, which this isn't in the paint party, but I'm going to put this in my shop if anybody's interested in one. But I enlarged it like that, and then I did like I think this is like 5 or 6 inch. I did one this size too. So this is going to be on the Plinko board. Somebody's going to win this. So I'm going to put this in here. I also did, this is a good prize. This is a full kit. This isn't, actually it's 2 kits. the interchangeable sign. You leave your bunnies out. See, as long as mine, I leave my bunnies out because a lot of my bunnies are like plain white or gray or whatever. They're just a solid color. And they have like a gingham, a blue and white. I love blue and white gingham. Actually, I'm doing my bunny tonight in blue and white gingham. But they just have bows and stuff on them. So they're not really Easter bunnies. They're just spring bunnies. So I'll probably leave them up until I start putting summer stuff out. I think last year I left them up until I started putting fall stuff out. Okay, so here's another prize on the board. This is it's the strawberry theme. I was trying to think spring and summer, mostly spring. Strawberries could be spring or summer. Hey, Karen. Hello. Okay, so whoever gets this is getting, this is the interchangeable frame. So it's got this little hole in the back, and you push your finger through the hole, and this will pop out. So you don't glue this in, okay? You glue your strawberries onto this little square. And then you've got your frame. It's an interchangeable frame, and I've got an easel to go with it, so you can sit it up in its easel. But you can change this out because I have different signs you could do. So you can put this in, and then, you know, if you want, it just pops right in there. It's real snug. Fits in there snug. Okay, somebody's gonna win this. But yeah, you could change it out, you know, and put like a different, like summer, fall, winter, Christmas, all that stuff. Did I print a picture? Yeah, I need a picture of this. Here's a picture. I'm gonna include a picture of the strawberries in the package. Hey Lois, hey Rebecca. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in here. Tie it up. And then I did have some packs of paintbrushes left from last month's party. So I was gonna put these with this marker. I know you'll probably think I'm silly, but I love this marker. It's a fine tip brush pen, and I use it all the time. Like when I'm like trying to do little detail stuff. It's a great little, it's not a paint pen. It says brush pen, but it's like a fine tip mark. It's really good. It's black. I'm gonna put these together as one prize. I'm gonna tape them together. So somebody will win a pack of brushes and that pen. Okay. All right. Okay, so got that. I'm going to number all these. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, I don't have a picture of this because I kind of made it up. Oh wait, well this one, somebody's going to win this little, it's a little shelf sitter bird. Oh, I got a picture. It's a bird. It's a bird. It's on a little stand. Here's a picture of it. You can do his wing a different color. You can do his body a different color, but this is him. He doesn't fit in his bag. I'm gonna have to put him in a different bag. I'm gonna tape it shut. Okay, sorry, I should have had all this stuff ready. Y'all, tonight, I don't know if anybody's new in here. I recognize most of the names. Hey, Susan. Tonight's the deadline to join if you want to join my private crafting group. So that's all I've been working on for like the past month, because I just restructured it. I changed it. So everybody that was in the group, I had to cancel their memberships and they had to go and rejoin. And thank God, almost everybody. I think 2 people didn't rejoin. So, but I knew one was putting hers on pause. So yeah, it wasn't like a shocker. Because she had kind of hinted that she was. So I'll at the end of this, we'll get our little bunny painted tonight, and then I'll show y'all some of the projects. I went over it with them in the group. I did the reveal yesterday, and we got some fun stuff we're gonna be doing. But it's gonna be good. Okay. All right. I told y'all the bird. I need to take the bird's picture. So that's why I've been kind of missing lately. I've been working on that. It's a lot. It's a lot of projects. We're doing 4 projects a month. So I had to come up with like 12 projects because I planned out like 3 months ahead. Let me see. Hey, Cora. Are y'all crafting together? Okay, so this is the one I was saying. I don't have a picture of because I made it up. But it's a birdhouse. And there's a little bird. Hold on. I know the glare is pretty bad. There's a little bird. And the wing is, everything's taped together. So it's separate so you can decorate it. That little piece around the opening is separate. And then the roof line is separate. So be a cute little embellishment for some spring projects. A little birdhouse and a bird. Okay, so there's that one. I don't have a picture of it though. Okay, and like I said, you might win a grand prize. You might just win some embellishments. Let me see how many I have. Like these little packs of embellishments, I think there's 10 or 12 pieces in there. There's buttons, like different shaped buttons. They're kind of big. Butterflies, bunnies, bows, heart. Can't see what else. I think there's a big carrot in there. Anyway, spring embellishments, scoops. We call them scoops. So, hey, Natalie Marie. She's still at your house. Oh, that's fun. Okay. I do have a couple of different packs of those embellishments. Like this one has a strawberry pie. Got the little strawberry that goes on top. Everything's like taped together because you can paint it and then glue it. It's got that cute bunny. Carrot, bow, butterfly, buttons. So different stuff. This one has a miniature version of that birdhouse. It's a little bit smaller. It's a lot smaller. This is just the big birdhouse kit. And this is just a little embellishment of it. But it's got all these other butterflies, bunnies, bows. I think that's all. So, okay. I'm just gonna number them, and then whoever plays Plinko, if it lands on something, it'll tell us which prize you win. Okay. Another butterflies and that little embellishment. And then I have this kit. This is another full, actually 2 kits. It's the interchangeable. You get a little easel with it, but see it's got the little hole in the back. This is a little round scalloped. It's an interchangeable frame, the little round one, and you can get these little 3-inch inserts to change it out. So all you do is just poke your finger through the hole. I've got it taped on here though, piece of tape. But I included the little sheep or lamb. It's got its little hair and its heart, its little legs and nose on a little insert. So it just pops in. I've got a piece of tape on it to keep everything together. But isn't the birdhouse cute? I love birdhouses. You're not getting comments. Sometimes if you go out and come back in, Wendy, it should help. I know you said you can hear. If you can hear and see. Okay, so I have a picture of this. I will send a picture. Whoever wins it, I didn't print it out. Okay, let me see how many that is so far. Let's see. So I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have most duplicates, so let's see here. Okay. I'm just going to do one of these. We'll do some Happy Mail too. So if you don't have, I know people always ask, how do you play Plinko? If you buy the kit, oh, y'all, I'm on the ball. I already know next month's, hold on. I already know next month's. Next month is a good one, really good. So, if you buy the kit, I announce what the paint party, when I kick it off. I don't know the date yet. I'm not that good. When I announce the paint party for, you know, it'll be April's paint party. I'll give you the date, the time, and the price and all that. I'll announce all that. It'll probably be in a couple of days. But this is what we're making next month. It's actually, it's almost a bigger version of this interchangeable, but this one's not interchangeable. I made this one up, so I'm sorry. It's not, and you can still buy this kit. The kit we do tonight, if you really like it, it's really cute. If you really like it, you can still buy it. It's in my shop. You just won't, you know, have a ticket and all that. But if you want to do next month, I'll announce, I'm going to kick this off next week. So, but this is what we're making. We're doing, it's kind of very springy. Bumblebee with a daisy. And it's in this pretty little scalloped frame. Now, it's not interchangeable because it doesn't have like an opening or anything. It doesn't have an extra piece that pops out. So this is all one piece once you glue it together. Isn't that cute? So whoever buys every month, we've been doing this. We did it every month last year. We kicked it off New Year's Day of January 2025. We did one every month. And now we're already into March. So, but yeah, when you buy the kit, you get a raffle ticket. You'll get a purple raffle ticket. Like this. And it's for every kit. Now, we do have some ladies that buy multiples, like, you know, one for a friend, or, you know, they might have a few friends, or they might be making them for other people. But you get a raffle ticket with each kit. And the night of the paint party, so like tonight, I'm gonna draw tickets. And if I draw your ticket, you have 2 minutes to respond. So you have to be here because you got to respond. And then you'll pick a number on the Plinko board, and I'll drop the little chip wherever you tell me. It really doesn't matter because you don't know where, I mean, you don't even know what I'm just going to put like a number down there, and whatever it lands on, whatever that number is, it'll match up to a number written on one of these prizes. So, I mean, there's no way to cheat. There's no way to, you can say, drop it down number 7, but it might scoot all the way over towards number 3. You never know. So, it doesn't matter. It's just fun. But the kit, this kit was, how much was this kit? 15? I can't remember now. Y'all, I'm getting old. I'm getting really old. It's different every month. It just depends on what the kit is. So I don't have the price or the dates or anything. This is going to be released next week. So I will let you know. I haven't even thought about this. It's been sitting up on my shelf. But I thought that was really cute. And you can paint it or decoupage it, or there's so many versions that you could do of this. Okay, so I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. But okay, let me go ahead and number these and let's get going. Let me get a marker. Where's my marker that I love so much? Okay, paper. All right, so I'm just going to number these. But yeah, I'll announce it next week, the paint party. I just have to figure out the date and the time and all that stuff. The price, everything. But it's not crazy. The really expensive ones were the porch leaners because they were big pieces to fit on a porch leaner. And I don't have any of those planned because last year we did one every quarter, or we did every season. And so I don't know. I don't know if y'all want another porch leaner. I see some really cute porch leaners though. 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have 9 spots on the Plinko board. I am old. Y'all listen. And Greg's older. But so Greg calls me today. He's out working. And he said, I was like, hey, what's up? And he's like, so I'm driving through Meriwether County, which is like a county south of us. He was going to look at this new construction, these houses. And he said, so I'm driving along this country road, and there's a police officer behind me the whole time. And I'm like, is he going to pull me over? Y'all know Greg was a cop he was cop, SWAT, and he was an undercover narcotics agent for a couple of years. So anyway, he's like, is this guy going to pull me over or what? So he's going along, and finally the guy pulls him over. And he said, he walked up, he said he was super nice. He walked up and he said, sir, Greg's like, I had no idea why I'm not speeding, I'm not swerving. I didn't have my phone in my hand, which is a shocker because Greg likes to talk on the phone. Hi, Julie. So, he gets pulled over, and the guy says, your tag is expired. And do y'all have to get tags on your car, like, every year? I hate that. Anyway, you have to do it around your birthday. It expires the month of your birthday. It's good for 1 year. And our birthdays are 3 days apart, so we always get them done. And I'm like, Greg, I specifically remember we had to go get emissions, because once your car is over 4 years old, I think, is it 4? You have to get an emission, it has to pass an emissions test, and then you can get your tag. If it doesn't pass, you have to get whatever repairs need to be done. So anyway, I remember doing that, and I was like, I know we did. We went and got a coffee, we took Stella with us. I remember. And he's like, we didn't. And so I was like, I'm gonna go look. So I went out to my car and looked, and my tag said it was good through February of 2026. I was like, oh my gosh, I've been driving around with an expired tag too for a month. So he's like, I'm going to get it done right now. But the police officer didn't give him a ticket, and he's like, just go take care of it. And he was like, oh, thank you so much. He's like, I was like, I swear I remember it. I think we're both just losing our minds. But anyway, he went and got that done. But wait, he said, I get out of my car, he's in his car. He said, I get out of my car and I go to close the door, and I see driver's license laying there, like between the door, like the side panel or whatever, and the seat. And he's like, I thought I put my license back in my wallet when he gave it back. He said, I reached down and I grabbed the license. It's your driver's license. And I was like, why is my driver's license in your car? I don't even know the last time I drove Greg's car. And I don't remember the last time anybody even asked to see my license. So how long have I been going around without my driver's license? I was like, dude, we're getting really old. Somebody might need to look after us. We are just... Anyway, that's totally off subject. But anyway, yeah, my memory is terrible. Okay, I'm gonna just number these. Y'all are like, shut up and paint, girl. Okay, let me get my tape. I'm just gonna do random numbers here. So these numbers won't match up to what number you pick on the Plinko board. It's gonna be whatever you land on at the bottom. It'll make sense when we get going. Make sure I got all the prizes. So remember, we've got 9. I think we have more than 9 raffle tickets. So that means a few people are not going to win, which I always hate. Y'all know I can't stand that, but that's how, Too bad somebody with my heart doesn't run the lottery, Yeah. Everybody should win something. Am I missing one? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right. So here are all of our prizes. So I'm just gonna stick Numbers down there. I know. You have a reminder set. I'm in the car. Do you know my number? I'll have to dig out your ticket. I don't know it. Are you far from home, Diana? You know what you need to do? Every time you get one of these, this is what they told me at Goodwill. I bought a jacket, a North Face jacket there for 20 bucks. It looked brand new. It was a men's North Face. I was like, 20 bucks. So I got it for my son, who hates used clothing. So I was like, look, it's really nice. Anyway, he was like, let me try it on. He tried it on, and it had like these zippers under here. One of them was busted. Other than that, it looked brand new. And I was like, I can get that zipper fixed. I mean, it was a $20 jacket. He's like, no, I don't want it. I think he immediately didn't want it because it was used. But anyway, I said, I can just take it back. Because they'll let you return stuff within 7 days, but you only get a store credit. And I was like, it's okay, I'll take it back. So I took it back up there, and they were like, the guy goes, here's your receipt. This is your store credit. If you lose it, too bad. And it's only good for like, I don't know if it was 30 or 60 days. I can't remember. But he said, I'm going to tell you a little tip. He said, take a picture of that with your phone. Because if you lose it, you can still show a picture of it, and we can still see the barcode or the QR code or whatever it was. And I took a picture of it, and I had it at my phone. So sure enough, I did lose the receipt. But when I went up there, I pulled up the picture on my phone, and they scanned it, and it worked. So that's what you need to do when you get these raffle tickets. Just take a picture of it in case you lose it. Or didn't somebody's dog eat theirs one time? Diane, was that Diane? Somebody's dog ate their ticket. That sounds like something Maggie would do. 7, 8, 9. Okay, y'all. I'm with the program now. 2, 3. All right, I'm just going to scatter these numbers across the bottom here. They're not going to be in order or anything. It'll make sense when we get going, I promise. I meant to pull y'all up over here. Hold on. Your dog tore it up. That's what it was. Sounds like Maggie. Maggie likes to get a hold of craft supplies and chew them up. 3, 1, 2. Okay. This is what we're making tonight. It's a little bunny head with a little floral thing here. And I mentioned this when I was showing it to y'all when I did the release. It doesn't have a backer to it. It's just one piece. So these little cutouts of the ears, I have them taped in place when I send them out to y'all. You can pop them out and paint them or decoupage them or whatever you want to do. And then when you go to glue them back in, you want to make sure you've got that tape. Now, I included popsicle sticks in your bag. So you received the little bunny head. It says mine. I messed up I messed up the bottom of mine. So anytime I mess one up, I just keep it for myself. But there's tape on the back holding the ears in place. And then you got a baggie with the floral, all the little floral pieces for the head garland, floral garland, whatever. And then I stuck 2 popsicle sticks. So if you want, nobody's going to see the back, or they shouldn't see the back. If you will see the back, if you want to just leave the, after you decorate them, tape them back into place, but put glue on it before you pop it in, and leave the tape on there while the glue sets up. That's what I did on this one. And then like the next day, just peel the tape off and it's glued in there. But if you want, you can just, because it just needs something to stick to, you could probably just cut one of these in half. I just sent 2 just in case. But you could glue a piece of the popsicle stick along the back there, and then it'll have something to glue to. Just glue that on, and then glue your piece on. You could even hot glue the popsicle stick if you wanted to. So, hello, Miss Ruby. You're at a ball game, Becca. That's fun. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Welcome in, everybody. Okay, let's get started. Do y'all already have does everybody know what they're doing with theirs? I finally have a plan. I usually get on here and I'm like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I want to do something different. I did this one in muted colors, which I love. I think it's really pretty, but I'm gonna do this one tonight. And I just printed out this little blue and white gingham check. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do mine all in blue and white. I printed that one out, but it's kind of big. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the smaller gingham, and it's a little bit lighter. Okay. So here we go. You know what? We can go ahead and start it off with a Plinko, because I talked so much. Look, it's already 7:34. I talked 34 minutes. You're just winging it? I'm usually winging it, and I'm like asking for help. Let's do a Plinko. Are y'all ready? Oh, wait. Did Diana? She's in the car. I'll know if I pull hers. Well, you have 2 minutes to respond. So that, I mean, you know, there's no rule that you have to know your number. I mean, as long as you respond within 2 minutes if you're called. If you don't respond within 2 minutes, we have to call someone else. Okay? All right. Let's do, can y'all see the Plinko? Let's go ahead and do one, and then I'm going to start painting. Let me move my laptop for you. All right, I'm going to play the music. Hold on. Okay. First ticket is, are y'all ready? Is that right here? 014226. Would y'all rather me call out the number or the name? Because I wrote the names on the back. Would y'all rather me call names? You tell me. I like calling numbers because people can't like, ooh, that's so-and-so. She's not here. I'm gonna, you know, no cheating. Not that y'all would do that, but. Hey, Melissa. Okay. 014226. If that's your number, just say me and pick a number 1 through 9. And I'm gonna drop your chip down that line. Man, wow. Yo, I have a hair appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm shining like a skunk here. Me, number 4. Cynthia. Okay, so we're going to take the chip and we're going to drop at number 4. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean it's cool. And she doesn't know what the prizes are, so it doesn't matter. I just like to give y'all the choice of where it drops. Okay, you landed on number 3. And our rule is if you land on one that's already been taken, we just go to the next available number close to the right. You know, it might be a couple of spots over, but okay. You got number 3. Hey, Patricia. Okay. Let's see. Number 3 is, oh, it's right on top. You won the birdie. It's a little shelf sitter. It's on a stand. You won the little birdie. Congratulations. I'm gonna stick your ticket on here. She wins the birdie. Okay. All right, so that one is out. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start. I am decoupaging my entire bunny head. That's not like me. Normally I'll just decoupage like accents or something. You're welcome. Congratulations. Okay. Oh, it's cold. I'm under a vent. That's why I've got on shorts and a hoodie because I'm under a vent, and Greg has the AC on like 66. It's freezing in here. It was hot outside today though, but the pollen is so bad you can't go out. Okay, so for this, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna pop my little ear pieces out because I'm gonna do them different. This might look tacky. I'm gonna do Gingham bunny head, but I'm gonna do his ears different and the flowers different. So they might be all mismatched, but this is perfect size because you could use a sheet of scrapbook paper. You know, if it was bigger, you'd have to piece it and stuff like that. So let's see. I'm just gonna trace this on here. Trisha, are you painting? Are you crafting with us? So you just popped in. Okay. I'm not even gonna cut it like perfectly. I'm gonna try to cut out the little ear pieces as close as I can. It's always so hard trying to sand in little grooves like that. Yeah, you can still get this. So at the end, if anybody that didn't get this wants to order it, it's still available in my shop. It's just, it doesn't have, it doesn't have a ticket with it because we're already in the party, but you can still get the kit. It's super cute. And like I said, if you don't put Happy Easter on it, it doesn't have to be an Easter bunny. It could just be a spring bunny or just a bunny. Gosh, everybody around here sounds terrible with the pollen. So bad. You're crafting? Okay, good. Okay, I think to cut out my little ears, I'm gonna I'm going to use my X-Acto knife. I have a little one of these from Dollar Tree. It's like just a small one, and I have no idea where it's at. Let's cut on this. Let's see here. I have my little nail file to file this, or to sand it. Hey, Stella. What? Stella's like, are you in here talking to yourself again? I'm talking to my imaginary friends. Is that what you think? Oh, that's a good idea. Take a small dowel stick, glue some sandpaper around it, and use it for small spaces. That's a great idea. Hey, Jill. You're painting the bunny in the crate. Oh, I love that one. Y'all, okay, did y'all see that I deleted the auction? Nobody bid. Nobody was bidding. I was like, oh my God. So I think I'm going to do just a regular auction on here for the spring and Easter stuff. It wasn't a ton of pieces. What was it, like 10 or 12? I may just do an auction on here. I don't like doing auctions on Facebook because of the delay, but I got to get rid of those pieces. So, you know what? If they go for $5, it's $5, you know? And I am working really hard to clear out this craft room. So I can't be holding on to stuff like I have in the past. So I think I might do it. I might do it tomorrow. I need to announce it. That's my problem. I don't announce things. So people are like, I didn't know. Alright. This is going to be, I already know, this is going to be cute. I can already tell. I have a good feeling about it. You have 6 little round circles. Okay, that is for, I stuck it in there because, okay, now 3 of them are the centers of your flowers. You might want to match those up before you do anything with anything. Match those up because those 3 fit inside the flowers. And then you've got 3 extra ones I stuck in there as kind of as risers. Are you already at that point? Are you already doing that? Are you at that point, Cynthia? I know I need to have a yard sale. Use them for prizes. I know, but I didn't know if anybody wanted to. I could easily do that. I just didn't know if people would be like, I don't want your work. I want to paint my own. So, you know, there's always somebody that'll say, I'd rather have the kit. I'm like, okay. I do need to have a yard sale. We spent, y'all, Friday, this is how bad my mind is. Friday, I wasn't on here at all Friday because I don't know why. I thought it was Saturday. Greg had me cleaning out the garage. I was working in the garage. Then we had to go up to the storage unit. So we're cleaning stuff out. And I was like, the whole day, it was that night, I said something about, you know, tomorrow's Sunday, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, tomorrow's Saturday. I was like, no, today's Saturday. So I went all day Friday thinking it was Saturday. So I've been off all week. I mean, just not off, like off work. I've been off track all week. And I said when we were cleaning out the garage and we're going through the storage unit, oh, that's another story. So I've been listing stuff on Marketplace. Did I tell y'all this? I have a tanning bed, a really nice one. Greg bought me a really nice tanning bed. Well, then remember I found out I had skin cancer on my shoulder blade. So now I'm terrified to go get in a tanning bed. I use self-tanner sometimes. That's why I look all streaky sometimes. But anyway, so I'm trying to sell my tanning bed. I put it on Marketplace and I used some photos from the manufacturer where I bought it, from the company I bought it from, because I bought it brand new. It's really nice. And it's a stand-up bed, which I don't really like the stand-up beds where you stand up in it. I like when you lay down. But anyway, it's a stand-up bed. And in the photo, it's got this really pretty model standing there, you know, with the tanning bed open, and she's in a little blue bikini. Oh my God. I can't tell you how many creeps have sent me messages. I'm like, that's not me, okay? They're nasty. Nasty messages. I don't tell you what they say, but I'm like, and they all want to come over and look, and I'm like, get. I just wish a nice girl would go, hey, I tan, you know, can I buy that? Oh, it's awful. Okay, yeah, you're not at that point. So when we get there, I'll show you. I meant to tell everybody, I stuck those in there. It wasn't part of the kit. I just made them to go with it. I might need to get my iron out. You know when you decoupage a big area like this, it might be good to go over it with the iron. But anyway, I had a twin size bed. I had 2 twin beds up in my storage unit. And, oh, what a mess. Anyway, I sold one to this lady. You should have seen us cramming it. She was like, I have a Dodge Journey. It's like a crossover. I was like, I don't know. I was like, you know, if you need to make 2 trips, or we could put part of it in my Tahoe and then part of it in your Journey, and I think we could get it there. She's like, no, you don't have to do that. So we crammed that sucker in her car. It was awful. I don't know how she fit in her car to drive home, because she wasn't a tiny lady. But anyway, she got home and she's like, this box spring is a lot longer than the mattress. And I was like, that's weird. She said, and I got to looking at the picture. The one in the picture has blue on it, and this one's, or it's white and this one's blue. And I was like, oh, I said, you know what? I have 2 twin beds up there, but would they be different? Well, I go back up there. We all know Callie moved to Panama City Beach, and she has she has a queen bed. She had a king bed, and she bought a queen bed. So the king bed is still up there. No, wait. Did she take she took the king bed. She took the king bed and 2 box springs. Because, you know, with a king size bed, you either have, well, I guess you have the 2 box springs with a king bed. Well, they're bigger than, they're the size of twin XL beds. Anyway, she took the 2 twin box springs to Florida. So I was like, I'm just going to go on Marketplace. I'm just going to go on Amazon and buy this lady. Let me get my iron. I was like, I'm just going to buy her a box spring. So that was $50 out of my profit. was so bummed. So bummed. Hey, Bonnie. Thank you. Oh, Mama Jen. Y'all, I'm not kidding. And then I had one guy that he seemed really interested. He kept asking, you know, do you have a picture of it, you know, showing that it works? Would you take a little bit less? How far are you from here? He's in Alabama. Then he was like, would you take less? And I said, yeah, I'd take this. He's like, well, I really didn't want to go over this. Greg was like, just tell him you'll take it. So I was like, okay, my husband said yeah. And so he talked us down like $1,000. And then he's like, could you meet halfway? And I said, no. Greg said, yeah, he talked me down $1,000. I'm not even gonna take a screwdriver to take it apart. He's gonna come in and take it apart and load it, and I'm just gonna watch. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, well, he sounds serious, because he kept asking and inquiring. He's like, I'm trying to find some help, blah, blah, blah. The next comment, so I'm curious, is that you in the picture? I was like, if you're gonna be a creep, I'm gonna block you. No, it's not me. So anyway, I don't do well with Marketplace. It's just like a playground for weirdos, I think. Greg said, well, make a profile, another profile, and put my picture. I was like, yeah, but then the legit people like me, if I'm looking at something on Marketplace and I see something that's really nice, like that lady that needed a box spring, I was like, I'll just look on Marketplace. Well, I found, it said twin box spring, $10. And I was like, oh, and it looked great. And it had this little young girl in the picture, you know, like, you know, little teenage girl, all that. Little preppy girl. But the message I got back did not sound, it sounded like a thug talking. And I was like, okay, never mind, block. I was like, never mind. So I said, you know, if something doesn't seem right, I'm not even going to inquire. So I didn't want to, you know, joined Facebook 2 months ago. Who joined Facebook 2 months ago? I mean, it could be somebody who had to set up a new account, but still, I don't trust that. Sorry, I'm trying to get all these wrinkles out. I decoupaged the whole thing. So. It's leaving spots on it. Okay. Alright, ooh. Oh, I think I decoupaged it to my napkin there. Okay. Alright, I'm going to sand mine a little bit. Thank you for sharing, Bonnie. But yeah, I do need to have a garage sale. All right, let me get my little nail file. minutes stopped. Hey, Catherine Kelly. Hello. Okay, let's do another raffle ticket. Okay. Let me hit the music. Y'all ready? Okay, mix them all up. Okay, here we go. Okay, ready? 014233. 014233. If I see one that's Diana, who says she was in her car and didn't have her ticket, I'll let you know. Unless she's home. She might have made it home by now. So if that's you, 014233, just say me and then pick a number 1 through 9. Play Plinko. I gotta find my little tiny nail file. Okay, you have 2 minutes to respond. All right, where's my... Aha, I found one. These are my favorite from Dollar Tree, and I went looking for them. Me, number 3, Tammy. Okay. I have to check another Dollar Tree because I couldn't find them at the one up the street. Okay, number 3. You ready? Okay. You landed on number 7. Okay. Oh. Number 7. You got the interchangeable frame with the strawberry insert, little strawberry insert. That could be spring and summer. And don't glue your piece in because it's interchangeable. So you could put different. You probably have a couple of signs that go with it. So it holds the, what are they, 4 1/4 the square signs. So you can change that out. Congratulations. Here. Okay. All right, we'll do another one. I almost forgot. I'll do another one real soon. I thought I was getting off easy by decoupaging the whole thing, but it's actually more work. Y'all, this is stinking adorable in my head. So I hope it turns out like it does in my head. go all the way out and try again. That's so weird. I wonder if it's just my page. I wonder when she comes back, we'll tell her to check. I'm back. Wendy, is it just my page? Go check somebody else's that's live. Find somebody that's live and see if you can see their comments. I wonder if it's just here. Oh, this is so annoying. It's just a weird shape. And I'm filing my hand. Did I tell you number 3? You did. You did. Did you see what you won? You said it glitched. Did you miss what you won, Tammy? It might have glitched when I did your... Yeah, you told me number 3. You might have missed it. I'll grab it. Okay. All right. I got my bunny. Okay. You won the interchangeable frame with the strawberry. With the strawberry insert. This one. And it has a little easel with it. So it's the interchangeable one. So don't glue your strawberry insert into the frame and pop it out. And then you can change it out. You probably have some of the square ones that fit in here. You might even have one of these frames. But you won that. Congratulations. Okay. All right, I got my bunny. Poke my holes back through. Okay. All right, for my little ear inserts, like I said, mine's probably gonna look tacky because I'm gonna use all kinds of patterns. I hope it doesn't look tacky. Okay. I'm gonna use, let's see. It's not the same color blue, but it's okay. I'm going to do the insert of my ears in this little floral paper. You're welcome. Hey, Maggie. Hello. Whoa. She's going to come in here and start doing her. She's going to snort at me. Nobody wants to hear it. All right, I'm gonna do another ticket. slow start. Okay. Maggie. What? Okay, we're gonna do another ticket. Okay, y'all ready? Let's have music. Make sure it was just one. Okay, ready? Okay, ready? 014231. 014231. If that's you, you have 2 minutes to say me and pick a number 1 through 9. Oh, now it's 2 of you. Huh. Oh, what happened? Me 8. Okay, Diane. Gotcha. Okay, let me... I don't know what I just did. Hang on. Me 8. All right, number 8. All right, ready? All right, 8 over here. Okay, you went all the way to the end. You got number 4. Number 4. You got the, I'll put a picture of this one in there. It's the little lamb or sheep 3-inch round insert with the interchangeable, got an easel back here, and it's the interchangeable round scallop frame. It's got the little lamb or sheep and all the little pieces. So, very cute. Cute, cute. Congratulations. Tape your ticket to it. That's a cute one. Nice. Alrighty. Let's see. How far are y'all on your project? You're welcome. Those little lamb sheeps are so cute. Me and Rebecca were talking about. She was the one asking about them, and they're so cute with the little doily for the body. So cute. But that one has a body. I gotta grab another piece of sandpaper. Seems like I have a piece over here that's like super gritty, rough. I might grab it anyway. Okay, so I got my ears done. Let's see. Okay, and the flowers. I'm going to paint the greenery part of mine. I'm just going to do it with this kind of moss sage green color. I think I'm going to paint my flowers because that's a lot of little grooves to go around, and I ain't in the mood for that. It's just not. Okay. Okay, where are mine? Oh. Okay, so you got 3 flowers, and then all the leaves, and then you got the little sprigs, and then those 3 extra little circles. I'm gonna show y'all what those are for. I'll separate my leaves real quick, my greenery. Do those. Do them all my greenery the same color. You don't have to paint those little extra little circles. They're not going to show if you use them at all. It doesn't matter if you paint them or not. They're kind of like supports, like risers, I guess, in case your flowers need something to glue onto. You may not need them. It just depends how you lay out your stuff. Okay. There's my green. And my blue, I don't really have that color blue. So I'm just gonna do something similar. How far along are y'all on your, is anybody like putting theirs together yet? I'm gonna do a coat of white, like a base coat on my flowers, just so my blue will actually look like blue. Won't be so opaque. Now, one of the flowers is like a button flower, but I'm probably going to decoupage paper over mine, so you're not going to see those holes. Hey, you're back. Did you eat? Okay. I'm hungry.
You order something?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Casey's in there. I'm not sure. I'm not going to be that much longer.
Okay.
This was an easy one. Other than me picking paper that needed to be sanded down. Yeah, I think I'm going to decoupage the centers of my flowers. But I'll paint the outside. All right, I'm going to pick another raffle ticket, y'all. Let's see. Let's get these off. Okay, music. Okay, I had to close my blinds. Oh, my hair. That's bad. Okay, y'all ready? All right, you got 2 minutes. If I call your ticket, you got 2 minutes to say me and pick a number 1 through 9. ready? 014224. 014224. Got 2 minutes. Tape. I need tape. You're done except for the hanger. Oh, wow. Did you use your little circles? Your little extra, these things? Well, those go with my flowers. The extra ones are just, let me show you. When you start stacking your flower, you're going to lay down your greenery, your little sprigs first. Let me see here. The little sprigs. And then you're going to start stacking stuff. And you know how there's like a gap? I don't know if y'all can see. Can't really see up under there good. There's a gap. Okay, Amanda, 5. Okay, 5. Okay, let's see. Okay, ready? Number 5. Okay, you landed on number 1. Number 1 is 1. Okay. Number 1 is scoops, basically, but it's the little birdhouse embellishments, and it's got a bird too, and butterflies. Let's see, a couple of really pretty. Look, these butterflies are pretty. There's like 2 in there, different sizes. There's a bunny, bow. I think there's a bow. Can't see it all. Can't see what all's in there. The big pieces are on the outside. But anyway, you won an embellishment pack. Congratulations. Put your ticket on here. Congratulations. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start gluing mine on here so I can show you. Blue. But I'm going to get my flowers. Let's see. You're so welcome. Go over my flowers one more time. Okay. I'm gonna do some blue. Like I said, none of my blues really match. But my patterns don't match either, so I guess it doesn't matter. Try to brush these. It's a little too much. We're going to do another ticket. dry brush and everything. Okay. I want a little bit of blue on these flowers. Let's see. Okay. Let me do, I wish I had a different blue polka dot. All right, I'm gonna see if I have a different blue over there. I'm gonna play the music and then I'm gonna draw another ticket. Okay. Okay, I'm sure I've got one in here. We'll do 2 tickets, okay? I'm sure I've got a blue over here. This is like winter paper. All these winter. I just don't want snowflakes or anything. I just want blue. I just want a pattern. I'm just going to use a little piece of this. Okay, I'm going to draw 2 tickets. Oh my gosh, these dogs. Okay. All right, y'all ready? I'm going to draw 2. What do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 left. So we'll draw 2 now. Okay, y'all ready? All right, so if I call your ticket, you've got 2 minutes to say me and then pick a number 1 through 9. Okay, first one is 014229. 014229. If that's your ticket, say me and pick a number 1 through 9. I'm going to do a happy mail too. So happy mail, just comment some emojis so it'll throw your name up in the comments, because you might be here but you're not showing up in the comments. So throw some emojis up there and I'll just scroll through and I'll just pull one. Okay, so 014229. If that's you, just comment me and pick a number. Oh, that's Karen. That's me. Number 7. Okay, number 7. Okay. We played the music already, so let's see. I'm going to drop it here. All right, ready? 7. Okay, that one's already been taken. The next one over is 9. Number 9. 5. This one's 9. Wait a minute, let me make sure. Yeah, okay. This is 6. 6 has an underline. 9 didn't. I did it on that one though. Okay, number 9. You got an embellishment pack with the bird, the little embellishment birdhouse. And then, I think these are the same. I'm not sure. Butterflies, bunny, bow, stuff like that. It's basically scoops. That's what we call it, right? Congratulations. All right, I'm going to draw another one. And I'll do a happy mail. Congratulations, Karen. All right. Oh. Okay. 014225. 014225. That's you. You've got 2 minutes. Just say me and pick a number. Oops. So is anybody done? I know Patricia was getting ready to do her hanger. That's too big. Patricia probably already done now. Okay. Oh, I messed up that paper. Dang. Me 5. Cindy. Okay, hang on 1 second. Congratulations. Okay, so she wants number 5, and then we're going to do a happy mail. Okay. All right, number 5. Okay, ready? Okay, you landed on number 8. Number 8. Which is number 8 is the birdhouse. You love birdhouses, right? That's perfect. It's the birdhouse with a little bird. Oh, he's a different little bird. The little wing is separate. Very cute. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure that's you that loves birdhouses, right? Congratulations, Cindy. Okay. All right, I'm going to do a happy mail. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Oh, now they're showing up over... That's weird. Now they're showing up over there. Okay, I'm gonna scroll. What I'm gonna swipe it, and whichever one is at the bottom. Okay. Angie Perry Sterling. Little chicks and the eggs. Angie Perry Sterling. You want happy mail. So let me grab what you want. Ouch. Where did the happy mail? Here we go. You won these little packets. They're all buttons, but they're different ones. Butterfly, flower, and just a regular button. Congratulations. Let me write your name on here. Happy mail. Angie Sterling. All right, congratulations. We still have we still have 3 Plinko prizes. Let me get a little bit done on my floral part here, and then we'll do them. Okay. Let me get back to the bottom here. You worked hard for that. You have a ton of emojis. Okay, I don't have a lot to do on my garland, so this shouldn't be bad. You know what? It was really just the one with the buttonholes that I wanted to cover with paper. I'm a dummy. But that's the one I didn't do yet. I hate sanding these little pieces. Okay. Okay, I got those two. And this one. I don't think I need this iron anymore. I'll turn it off before I burn myself. Okay. The carrot and flower and bunny garland. Oh, the bunny garland is so cute. I think that's the carrot. I feel like the carrot. I feel like I have that bunny garland in that auction I need to do. Some cute pieces. I was just kind of, I had it up there for about 24 hours and there was several people liked it. So I know people saw it, but nobody bid. And I thought, okay, this is kind of embarrassing. So I don't know why I think an auction will be less embarrassing, but I'm going to do it. I'm just going to put it out there and I'm just going to let people just pick a starting bid. At this point, I just need to find new homes for all those pieces. They're really cute. You like the blue and white? I do too. I thought it looked cute. And then I'm doing, all my flowers are going to be blue. His ears are going to be blue. The inserts are going to be blue floral, which they're not the same color blue, but it's okay. He's kind of like a little patchwork. That would have been cute, a little patchwork bunny. And I didn't want to do Easter colors, which, I mean, these are like spring, I guess. Just blues. I love blues. Okay. All right. So, the first pieces, I know some of y'all are probably already ahead of me, but peel them off carefully. These will snap. You've got two of these little sprigs that'll go. I included a little picture, kind of give y'all something to go by. It's not very big, but there's a little picture that came with your packet. So you want to figure out how far apart you want to spread these out. I'm going to lay everything out first so I can see how it fits. But what I was saying is, like, if your pieces are close together, when you go to glue your flowers on, you just want them to be able to attach to something, you know? So, if there's not, well, especially the little centerpiece, if like, say it's going to fall right in the middle there, it's not going to touch because it's sitting on these, you know what I'm talking about? It's going to have a gap under it. So if you need to glue down some of those extra little circles that I put in there, the little dots, you can just put them on there to give it something to glue to. They'll be hidden. You can cover them up, but you just want to make sure your flowers have something to hold on to, something to glue to. So let's see, I'm going to figure out where I want my leaves first. Your leaves can go anywhere you want. I played around with those. And you don't have to use all of them if you don't want to either. So whatever you think looks best. I just stuck a whole bunch in there. And, you know, like I said, lay it out first because your flowers might cover up. That way you can scoot your leaves out further if you need to. Bless you. See, I know I'm going to need one of these right here. So there's nothing to grab onto. Okay, so I'm thinking mine's probably going to be, oh, it's hard for me to hold it up. Okay, so let me turn it back around so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm probably only going to need one of those little circles, I think. Like I say, you just want to have something for your flowers to glue down to. All right, I'm going to glue down my little sprigs first. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Okay, this one. Okay. Oh, yikes. Oh, I should probably do I'm going to put my ears inserts in first because I'm about to cover up. I might be able to see what I'm doing. I probably should have done that first. I think I am going to use one of the popsicle sticks to hold the ears in place so they have something to hold on to. I'll cut it. We'll cut it in half. I'm going to hot glue mine on there. No, I'm not. I didn't plug it. I didn't turn on my hot glue. Let's see. I'm just going to tape them for now. I'll go back and glue them when that gets hot. Okay. So what's everybody else crafting? If you're crafting but not this, if you hadn't told us already, what you crafting? Okay. All right, I'm just going to hold that in place for now. That's much glue. All right, we're going to do 2 more tickets. I don't want to cover up my little ears. They're the little inserts. I don't want to cover them up too much. Is anybody having trouble with their flowers? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I think once you start laying them down, you kind of see if you need to lift anything up or not. Okay, big one goes in the middle. Maggie's back. Hey, girl. Just watching tonight. Well, you got a lot to craft. You got some boxes from that auction, didn't you? I know a lot of that stuff was seasonal, though. There was a lot of Christmas and fall and stuff like that in those mystery boxes. So, hopefully, y'all, time is flying by. I mean, I can't believe it's almost Easter. I feel like we just finished Christmas. So crazy. These, the little inserts for the flowers, I think that the 2 smaller ones are the same. I don't think it matters which flower. I don't think. I think they'll fit either way. Okay. Ready? I don't know what got on my paper. Okay, here's mine so far. See, the little inserts for the ears, they're a different blue, but it's okay, right? Okay. I'll do some dots and some little accents. I'm just going to do my... You love your box? Oh, good, good, good. I was nervous about doing mystery boxes because, you know, I was like, but you just... Hopefully everybody got something in their box that they could use. Okay, let's see. All right, I think my hot glue is hot glue. So I'm going to take some glue, popsicle stick across it. Okay, so see, I just glued it so to make sure it's touching not just the ear, but make sure it goes across the little insert and onto the base so it don't pop out. And then just let it set up. Or you can put tape, it doesn't matter, either way. But my little blue bunny. I do some white. You left your 4 boxes. That was fun. That was fun to do. Okay, I'm gonna do some, let's see. Oh, it's dripping. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and draw the last 3. And we'll do one more Happy Mail too. I might do more than one Happy Mail. Y'all, I get carried away. I start doing these accents. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, there's mine. I'm done. Done, done, done. Cute. I think it turned out like I had, other than that being a different color. It's kind of what I had in my head. Okay, we're going to do the last 1, 2, 3. Nobody's won the grand prize yet, so it's still up there. Okay. Oh. Music. Music. And if y'all want to start doing emojis, I'll pick another Happy Mail. I'll pick 2 Happy Mails. Okay. It was your first time bidding. I got on there that night and I ended up buying more stuff. I need to show y'all some of the stuff I bought. Okay, ready? Okay, you have 2 minutes if this is your ticket. 014232. 014232. That's you say me and pick a number 1 through 9. Start cleaning up here. Diana, so have you gotten home to get your ticket or are you still in the car? Because we have not called one yet that somebody didn't, so yours is still in there. We haven't had anybody not respond, so I know we haven't called your ticket. So I'm gonna go ahead and start planning another one. So, hold on, what was this one? 014232. Did they already, hold on. I'm just gonna make sure. Okay, no, not yet. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it. You got the church. That was pretty. That's a big one. I think you'll have to have a base to put it on. You know, like you can find something. You can find a really pretty piece of wood or an old frame or something. I always go to Goodwill and find big pictures with pretty frames and just pop the picture out. Very nice. Me. Okay, Patricia, you have to pick a number 1 through 9. And I'll drop your coin for you. Okay. All right, so that's Patricia. Oops. I'm going to pull another one. Oh, I have one more leaf. Dang it. I might stick it on there. Okay. Me, 1. Okay, Patricia wants 1. All right, I've got another one here. Oh, wait. I'm going to wait. I'm Let me do hers. See? Ooh. Okay, it landed on this one, so the next one over is 5. That one's already been taken. Next one over is 5. 5 is... Oh, 5 is that bunny head. The little bunny head. So cute. I love that one. There's a picture. The one I didn't do anything fancy with it. I did some scrapbook paper on the background. It was like a floral wood looking paper, and I just kind of did a white shabby bunny silhouette. But it's a fun piece. Congratulations. Okay. Put this. Put your ticket. I don't want to get these confused, so this one's Patricia. Congratulations. Oh, Maggie, I didn't know you were in here still. Okay. All right. Let me pick a happy mail because there's like emojis galore. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna scroll up and scroll. I'm just gonna scroll, and the one that's on the bottom is the one that's gonna win. Okay. Wendy Hill. Can never pronounce your last name. Zabadal. Wendy Z. Wendy Z is a Happy Mail winner. Okay, you won. These have, they're embellishments, but there's strawberry, there's a strawberry pie and like a bunny. This cute little, hold on, can you see him? Little bunny. And there's a carrot in there and a flower. I think buttons, bows, stuff like that. Cute stuff. It's scoops, basically. Embellishments. Let me put your name on here. Congratulations. Happy Mail. Wendy Z. Wendy Z. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull another ticket. Put this over here. Okay, we have left. We have the paintbrushes and the brush pen, the marker. I know it sounds silly, but keep it on your craft table. And then we have the grand prize still, which is next month's paint party kit. This is next month's paint party. I haven't released it yet. I'll do the release. Today's Monday. I'll do it by the weekend. So I'll know the date, the time, the price, everything. But I know what it's going to be. This Bee and Daisy with the scalloped little frame, and it'll come with an easel too to hold it up. So I'll release that by the weekend for sure, because I already know what it is. So I gotta figure out when and how much it is. Okay, so ready? Okay, this is 014234. 014234. If that's you, you've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And then we've got one more. All right, while we're waiting on that one, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. This is the last ticket we're drawing. I'm just waiting to see if I see this person. 014234. 014234. That's you. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this one, and then if that person responds first, we'll see. Wendy, number 2. Oh, let's go back to back. Number 2. Okay, ready? Okay, you landed on number 6, which, This never happens. So, well, number 6 was the paintbrushes, a pack of paintbrushes, and the pen, the marker, the brush pen. Usually that is like the first to go. The grand prize goes early. So this is exciting. Going to take, okay. Who's left in the, whose ticket has not been called? There's 5 tickets. 5 tickets left in here. Looks like 5. I'll shake them, shake them, shake them. Okay. Wendy, congratulations. I'll do another Happy Mail too, y'all. Do one more Happy Mail and then this, okay? So, hopefully, if your name is in here and it doesn't get called out this time, maybe you'll get the last Happy Mail of the night. Okay? Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. 014228. 014228. If that's you, 2 minutes. It's 8:58. Ooh, 2 minutes. And just, well, you don't have to pick a number because there's only one left. So you have 2 minutes to respond. You have to be here to win. And I'm going to go ahead. Y'all can stop doing emojis now. I'm going to go ahead and pick the last Happy Mail. So your fingers can rest. Okay, I'm going to get up here. Okay, y'all ready? And there we go. Dawn Clanky. Do I say that right? Clanky? Dawn Clanky, are you still here? Because I went way up. So, Dawn Clanky, if you're still here, just say me. If you did, well, I'll show you what you want. Cora, me. Okay, that's not Happy Mail. Cora? So that was your ticket, right? You win next month's paint party kit. Now, I mailed yours and your mom's together. Did y'all have to decide? Did y'all decide who got which? Because you got the lucky ticket. Your mom's probably like, nah, I wanted that one. But, okay. So, congratulations. You won next month's paint party kit free. So, I'll be sending that out. I'm going to release this by this weekend, okay? So, anybody else wants to get it, okay? I said it right. Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay, so Cora, hold on. I don't really need that ticket there, but I need to put her ticket on here. So Cora won the grand prize. Congratulations. And then Dawn, you won, it's embellishments. There's bunny, bow, there's butterflies. There's butterfly buttons and flower buttons. I think it's a heart button, maybe. Okay. You want a little embellishment bag. Let me write you on here. I think I've got your address, Dawn. I'm pretty sure I do. Wait, send me your address. Seems like you moved, maybe? I can't remember. I'm the worst. When people move, I get mixed up. I might be thinking of somebody else. Dawn Clanky, Happy Mail. Remember when I first started doing these, my daughter heard me and she said, you give away Happy Meals? I said, no, it's Happy Mail. You win a Happy Meal. Which sounds good. I haven't had dinner yet, so. But we're not going to go there. Okay. Congratulations. Okay, is there anybody still working on theirs that might have questions? I still got to do a hanger on mine, but I like how it turned out. I'm probably going to do a similar hanger to what I did here. Just a little beaded hanger. These are just the beads from Dollar Tree. You know, if you ever go in there and you don't see the strips of beads, You know, they always have those rings of beads. You know, it's like a wreath. It's like a ring of beads. I grab those and just open it up and slide all the beads off. And I have like containers full of beads. But I think I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to put a... I don't know if I'm going to put a bow or anything on it. One of these will probably end up... I'm going to think about it tonight, and if I'm going to do an auction, it'll either be tomorrow. Wait, what's tomorrow? Tuesday? Wednesday? Maybe Wednesday. I think I'm going to do an auction. I'm just going to do a quick auction here on my page, and I'll let people start the bid. I'm just going to say, okay, spring, bunny, whatever, you know, 2 minutes. Some stuff will probably go for $1. I don't know. I don't know, but it'll be nice to find new homes for it. So thank y'all for hanging out. This was fun. Congratulations if you won prizes. I will get those out. I'm gonna try to get, I've got, I was going to say, if anybody is still in here that is interested in seeing what's in that box. So my private crafting group, I changed it. So the price dropped on it. Well, from what, there was some people that were in there that were kind of grandfathered in that had a different package. Theirs went up a little bit, but the old rate was $39 a month. Shipping's included in that. Now it's $29 a month. But we craft four times a month. And we decided on Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so 4 times a month and once a quarter. So like this is going to close at midnight tonight. And anybody that wants to join won't be able to, it won't open back up until late June for July. So anybody that gets in by midnight tonight, I am sending you out a box. I'm sending them out. I got some of them finished up today. They're going to go out in the morning. And then anybody that pops in late tonight, yours might go out tomorrow. It might be the next day. But I'm going to show you. So you're going to get a goodie box. And like I said, we craft 4 times a month. At least twice each month, we're going to use things out of the goodie box because you're going to get like cutouts and embellishments. And I did not bring some because I've got most of the boxes taped up in there. But I can show you some of the finished projects. Like we're going to be making, I kind of have like a lavender theme going with one of these. We're going to be making a magnet. I'm going to show you one. This is not the one we're doing, but to give you an idea, like a little magnet with lavender design. And you get a little magnet. That, and we're going to be making a lavender nightlight. Wouldn't this be cute in your kitchen? And I was telling them if they want to make it interchangeable, just put Velcro. I just cut out a little piece of Velcro. And that way, I mean, you could always pop like a snowman, a pumpkin, a gingerbread man, or whatever. But you got a little nightlight. It comes with a light bulb too. I don't have one in my sample. But anyway, we're going to be making that one day. And a little fridge magnet. We are going to be making... We kind of talked about doing a series of tags because tags you can decorate with all over your house. We're going to be doing a little... You don't have to do it patriotic. You could just make it a summer bathing suit. I just did mine patriotic. But you're getting all these pieces. Basically everything on here except for the little hanger. I mean the little twine and the bead. That's mine. But we're going to be making that. We are going to be doing a daisy tag. Look how cute that is. We're going to do that. And actually, I should have just brought one of the boxes in here. They're getting paper. They're getting a printable of this daisy here. I just cut out the pieces and decoupaged them onto my wooden daisy. They're getting the tag. But they get the paper. And this paper on the background, that's coming in there too. You don't have to use that if you don't want to. We're doing an ice cream cone tag. And all those papers are going to be included also. There's also a, see how it's the frosting, or the ice cream is pink with sprinkles? There's also a chocolate with sprinkles. So you can pick which one you want. And there's the paper that looks like waffle cone. That's in there. We are going to be making, because we're going to hit some patriotic months, we're going to be making a rag flag like this. So they're getting like, they're getting this trim piece here. And then they're getting these flowers. They're like, wait, it's got glue on it. Like these little cutouts of flowers. There's 3 different sizes. And we're going to use those as templates to cut out our little flower shapes. There's 3 different sizes. And so you could do that with the on the fabric. And then we're just gluing it onto the back, making this. Isn't that cute? And you can use your own fabric if you don't want to do these colors, you know. We are also doing, we'll be doing like trash to treasure projects. There is going to be some, this faux lavender in the box. We're going to be making one of these. This little printout here, it's on canvas of lavender. That's in the box. I did this with this. I made this. I made one of these live last year, I think. But I made this. This was a trash to treasure project. I tried to get everybody to guess what I made it out of. But this was a straw hat from Dollar Tree. This part here. And it was a Chick-fil-A French fry box. I don't know if y'all can still see the Chick-fil-A box, but it was a Chick-fil-A box. So they'll have to provide their own. Or you could do a soup can if you don't want to do that, you know. But you are getting like a couple of chunks of this lavender stuff to do. You just need to add your own little greenery or whatever. But we're doing that. What is the others? I did not bring, this is my box with the samples in it. So anyway, there's going to be other, oh, there's a little canvas panel. There's a cutout of a bird. It's a different bird than that one that we just saw. Because I saw a Pinterest inspiration piece. We're going to try to do that. So anyway, if you want to join, it's open until midnight. If you go on my page, I've been posting about it, and there's a link with that post. So it closes at midnight. So it won't open again until when it comes back around in July. So let me know if you want in, okay? Midnight Eastern. I'm Eastern. So when it's midnight here, I don't know what time it is at your house. So I just wanted to show that in case anybody was interested. I am going to glue this last little leaf on here somewhere. And then I'm going to go get me something to eat. I'm going to start on the back. Have a great night. You were struggling with your project. Wendy, let me know what, message me. Let me know what it was doing. Yes, it's $29. No shipping, no tax. It's just flat, it'll charge you $29. That's it. And we're doing a lot of stuff. I mean, we're doing, like I said, it won't be 12 projects. I mean, we're doing 4 a month. It's not a quarterly. It's monthly. It's $29 a month. I'm only sending out a box once a quarter. That's why I'm not going to open it up again until June or July, because this box will dig in it over 3 months. I just planned out like 3 months worth of projects, but you will, it's not $29 a quarter. I know people say, oh, is it $29 a box? No, it's $29 a month. And I had originally said I was going to do it for like $25 or $27 a month, but I squeezed in like a couple dollars there to help cover the shipping on this box. So, over the course of 3 months. But yeah, you'll get charged $29 a month. It's still a monthly subscription group, but we used to craft twice a month, and now we're gonna craft 4 times a month. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna make some good stuff. You want to do the next paint party? I'm gonna release it. It's gonna be this cute little piece. I think my bee might be crooked. I'm not sure. I'm gonna rethink this bee. Anyway, I'll release it by the weekend, and I'll post it on my page, and I'll tell you all about it, and then I'll attach the link, and I'll send you the link as soon as it's ready. I'll send it to you, Jill. Okay. All right. So that's it. And if y'all have any questions, just message me. You finished both? You finished both, Cynthia? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It is going to be so much fun. I'm excited. And like I said, I did those examples, but I kind of like with this paint party, I did an example, and then I was like, I want to do something different. I don't want to keep doing the same one. So I really like this one. It's like, I don't know, my paper is kind of, I don't know, my iron did something to my paper. Okay, but anyway, y'all have a great night, and thanks for hanging out, and I will talk to y'all soon. All right, have a good one. Bye.